Well, CNN, let's jump to CNN, a headline. Antibody tests for COVID-19 wrong up to half the time, CDC says. What the heck? So in the reporting here, it says if just 5% of the population being tested has the virus, a test with over 90% accuracy can still miss half the cases. So this is a shocking headline. It should be on everyone's radar. Where did this come from? This came from a document from the CDC titled Interim Guidelines for COVID-19 Antibody Testing. Now, keep in mind, this document from the CDC was produced 2 months after the FDA gave the green light for widespread antibody testing. So they're just now getting interim guidelines up. And in this document, they're saying that testing at this point in the country might result in more false positive results. So they don't have, they basically say in this document through so many words that they don't have trust in the antibody testing out there. So where does that leave us? People want to get back to work. Kids need to get back to school. Society needs to desperately reactivate right now. So what does the CDC say? Looking directly at the document's quotes, let's see. It says serological test results should not be used to make decisions about grouping persons residing in or being admitted to congregate settings such as schools, dormitories, or correctional facilities. Goes on to say serologic tests results should not be used to make decisions about returning persons to the workplace.
But I mean, and Jeffrey, we know right now in California, they are really starting to talk about a very robust contact tracing program, which is something that we're actually talking to people about getting into really deep next week. But what is the point? I mean, with contact tracing, they are literally talking about the ability to say, I'm sorry, you don't know this, but you came in contact with someone that has tested positive. Therefore, we're going to have to ask you to lock down your house. Some of these bills that they're talking about are going to pay you, I don't know, $450 or something to stay in your house for a week or two just to see if you end up getting symptoms. When we think about, I mean, the most insane draconian measures you can imagine, and the testing at the heart of it that's going to drive this program is 50% inaccurate?
Yeah, This is the CDC saying this, and it's also saying further that the presence of the antibodies doesn't equal individuals' immunity from the COVID-19. So, let's take that a step further. Why are we still using these standards to evaluate this in vaccine trials? Why are people falling all over themselves during the Moderna trials when they put out a press release and they say 8 individuals had neutralizing antibodies? Oh my gosh, this is the standard we're using for vaccine testing trials. And the CDC is saying, we have no idea what these antibodies quite do yet. It's undetermined, they say in the document. Yeah.
Again, I'm just going to keep saying it's the Illuminati of clowns. I mean, I don't understand how people are still. Every time I see someone with a mask, I was like, you're listening to the clowns too, I guess. You still are buying. The red nose isn't throwing you off. The big orange hair has not thrown you off yet. The lack of an ability to hold an idea together for more than 1 week and make it sound like truth isn't getting through to you.